हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का स्वागत है स्टडी एग्ज़ाम में। एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया में जो वैकेंसीज आई हैं उसके लिए फ़िज़िक्स एंड मैथ्स ज़्यादातर इंपॉर्टेंट है, जिसमें फ़िज़िक्स के टॉप 50 क्वेश्चंस मैं आपके सामने ला रहा हूँ, जो कि ये क्वेश्चंस बेसिकली पूछे जा सकते हैं उसमें एयरपोर्ट अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया में। और इसको आप एएलपी के लिए भी तैयार कर सकते हैं, ये एएलपी में भी आ सकते हैं। तो आपके सामने ये रहे 50 क्वेश्चंस, जो कि कुछ ही समय में जल्दी कंप्लीट हुए हैं। कृपया करके पूरी वीडियो को पूरा अंतिम तक देखें आप लोग। चलिए फ्रेंड्स, स्टार्ट करते हैं पहले सवाल से। विच इंस्ट्रूमेंट इज यूज टू मेजर ऑल्टीट्यूड इन एयरक्राफ्ट्स? ए ऑडियोमीटर, बी एमीटर, सी अल्टीमीटर, डी एनीमोमीटर। द ऑप्शन इज अल्टीमीटर. Altimeter is used to measure the altitudes in aircrafts, and others audiometer is used to measure the strength of electric current. Audiometer is measure the intensity of sound. Anemometer used to measure the force and velocity of wind and directions. Second question, which instrument is used to measure depth of the ocean? Galvanometer, B fluxmeter, C endoscope, D fathometer. The option is fathometer. Fathometer is used to measure the depth of the ocean. Galvanometer is used to measure the electric current. Fluxmeter is used to measure magnetic flux. Endoscope used to examine the internal parts of the body. So the option is fathometer, which is used to measure the depth of the ocean. Name the instrument to measure atmospheric pressure. A barometer, B barograph, C balometer, D calipers. The option is A barometer. Barometer is used to measure the atmospheric pressure, and others barograph is used for recording atmospheric pressure. Balometer is used to measure heat radiation. Caliper is used to measure the inner and outer diameter of the bodies. फ्रेंड्स, आपको मैं थोड़ा इसलिए जल्दी कर रहा हूँ क्योंकि ये MCQ के क्वेश्चंस हैं जो कि आप रट सकते हैं बहुत ही जल्दी। चलिए फ्रेंड्स, चौथे क्वेश्चन पे आते हैं। विच इंस्ट्रूमेंट इज यूज टू मेजर द पावर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक करंट, इलेक्ट्रिक सर्किट? वोल्ट मीटर, वाट मीटर, वेव मीटर, विस्कोमीटर। द ऑप्शन इज बी वाट मीटर. Wattmeter used to measure the power of electric circuit. Explanations of voltmeter. Voltmeter used to measure electric potential difference between 2 points. Wavemeter is used to measure the wavelength of a radio wave. Viscometer is used to measure the viscosity of a liquid. Fifth question. Which instrument is used in submarine to see object above the sea level? A picometer, B polygraph, C photometer, D periscope. The option is D periscope. Picometer is used to determine the density and coefficient expansion of liquid. Polygraph is used to record change in heartbeat, blood pressure and respiration. Photometer is used to compare the luminous intensity of source of light. The option is D periscope, which is used to see the object above the sea level in the submarines. Question number 6. Which instrument is used to measure the curvature of spherical object? A spectroscope, B spherometer, D spectrometer, D sextant. The option is B spherometer. Spherometer is used to measure the curvature of spherical objects. Spectroscope is used to record spectra. Spectrometer, it is used to measure the position of spectral lines. And sextant, it is used to measure the height of very distant object, and also been used by navigators to find the latitude. Question 7. Which instrument is used to record physical happening at a distance place? Thermostat, tonometer, C telemeter, D transponder. The option is C telemeter. Thermostat is used to regulate the temperature at a particular point. Tonometer is used to measure the pitch of a sound, and transponder it is used to receive a signal and transmit a reply immediately. The option is C telemeter, which is used to record the physical happening at a distance place. Which instrument is used to measure the scattering of light by particles suspended in a liquid? A niftometer, B ohmmeter, C ondometer, D pyrometer. The option is A niftometer. Ohm meter is used to measure the electrical resistance in ohm. Ondometer is used to measure the frequency of electromagnetic waves. Pyrometer is used to measure the very high temperature. Friends, the option is A niftometer, which is used to measure the scattering of light by particles suspended in a liquid. Which instrument is used to determine the intensity of color? Cathetometer, chronometer, colorimeter, commutators. The option is C. Colorimeter. Cathetometer is used to determine the height. Chronometer is used to longitude of a vessel at sea. Commutator is used to convert AC to DC. Question number 10. Which instrument is used to measure change in volume of substances? A. Dynamo, B. Dilatometer, C. Cyclotron, D. Electroscope. The option is B. Dilatometer. Dynamo is used to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Cyclotron is charged particle accelerator which can accelerate charged particles to high energies. D. Electroscope is used to detect the presence of an electric charge. The option is dilatometer, which is used to measure the change in volume of substances. Question 11. Which instrument is used to measure the sound underwater? A. Hygrometer, B. Hygroscope, C. Hypsometer, D. Hydrophone. The option is D. Hydrophone. Hydrophone is used to measure the sound underwater. Hygrometer is used to measure the level of humidity. Hygroscope is show the changes in atmospheric humidity, and hypsometer is used to determine the boiling points of a liquid. Question 12. Which instrument is used to measure the pressure of gases? A. Manometer, B. Machmeter, C. Magnetometer, D. Micrometer. The option is A. Manometer. Manometer is used to measure the pressure of gases. Machmeter is used to determine the speed of an aircraft in the terms of speed of sound. Magnetometer is used to compare the magnetic movement and fields. Micrometer is used to convert sound waves into electrical vibrations. Question 13. Which instrument is used to measure heat radiations? A. Radar, B. Selenometer, C. Refractometer, D. Radiomicrometer. The option is D. Radiomicrometer. Radar, it is used to detect the direction and speed of an object by means of radio waves. Selenometer is used to determine the salinity of solution. Refractometer is used to measure the refractive indexes. The option is D. Radiomicrometer, which is used to measure the heat radiation. Which instrument is used to measure strength of direct current? Stroboscope, stethoscope, tangent galvanometer, or tachometer. The option is C. Tangent galvanometer, which is used to measure the strength of direct current. Stroboscope, it is used to view rapidly moving objects. Stethoscope, it is used to view the two-dimensional pictures. Tachometer, it is used to determine the rotational speed of a shaft used in aeroplanes and motorboats. Question 15. K. Macmillan invented what? Bicycle, barometer, calculating machine, centrifugal cycle. K. Macmillan invented the bicycle. K. Macmillan of Scotland invented bicycle in 1839, and barometer was invented by E. Torricelli of Italy in 1644. Calculating machine was invented by Pascal in France in 1642, and centigrade scale was invented by E.S. Celsius of France in 1742. Thomas Alva Edison invented what? Cinema, sign camera, C. Computer, D. Cinematograph. The option is D. Cinematograph. Thomas Alva Edison of USA invented the cinematograph in 1891. Cinema was invented by A.L. and J.L. Lumiere of France in 1895. Sign camera was invented by Fries and Greene of Britain in 1889. Computer was invented by Charles Babbage of Britain in 1834. He is also known as father of computer. Alfred Nobel invented X-ray, diesel engine, dynamite, dynamo. The option is C. Dynamite. Alfred Nobel in Sweden invented the dynamite in 1867. X-ray was invented by Wilhelm Röntgen of Germany in 1895. Diesel engine was invented by Rudolf Diesel of Germany in 1892. Dynamo was invented by Michael Faraday of England in 1831. Question 18. David Hughes invented A. Machine gun, B. Microphone, C. Microscope, D. Motorcycle. The option is B. Microphone. David Hughes of USA invented microphone in 1878. Machine gun was invented by Richard Gatling of USA in 1861. Microscope was invented by Jed Jensen of Netherlands in 1590. Motorcycle was invented by Edward Butler of England in 1884. फ्रेंड्स, आप इन सब ये जो क्वेश्चन बेसिक क्वेश्चंस हैं, आप इन्हीं सब से आप बहुत सारी चीज़ें सीखेंगे और ये बेसिक क्वेश्चंस पूछे जाते हैं जो कि लोग एग्ज़ाम्स में स्किप कर देते हैं। इन सब चीज़ों पे ज़्यादा ध्यान नहीं देते हैं वो लोग, और उन लोग से यही मिस्टेक होती है। और इसी चीज़ का जो बच्चे ज़्यादा तैयारी करते हैं वो इन सब चीज़ों पर ध्यान देते हैं और वो लोग मार्क्स स्कोर कर जाते हैं। तो फ्रेंड्स, आप लोग भी इन सब छोटी छोटी बेसिक चीज़ों पर ध्यान दीजिए कि किसने क्या इन्वेंट किया है, कब क्या इन्वेंट हुआ है, ये सब चीज़ें आपको ध्यान होनी चाहिए। आगे बढ़ते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 19 पे। मैरी एंड पेरी क्यूरी इन्वेंटेड व्हाट? रेडियो, बी रेडियम, सी रडार, डी रेफ्रिजरेटर। द ऑप्शन इज बी रेडियम। Marie Perry Curie of France invented radium in 1898. Radio was invented by Jim Marconi of England in 1901. Radar was invented by Dr. A.S. Taylor and L.C. Young of USA in 1922. Refrigerator was invented by J. Harrison and A. Catlin of Britain in 1834. Question number 20. Alexander Graham Bell invented telephone, B. telescope, C. television, D. tank. The option is A. telephone. Alexander Graham Bell of USA invented telephone in 1876. Telescope was discovered by Hans Lippershey of Netherlands in 1608. Television was invented by John Logie Baird of Scotland in 1926. Tank was invented by Sir Ernest Swinton of England in 1914. Who discovered the atom? Madame Curie, James Chadwick, Rutherford, D. John Dalton. The option is option D, John Dalton. John Dalton discovered atom in 1808. Madame Curie discovered radium in 1898. James Chadwick discovered neutron in 1932. Rutherford discovered proton in 1919. Who discovered diode bulb? Henry Becquerel, Sir J.S. Fleming, Lee de Forest, Archimedes. The option is B, Sir J.S. Fleming. Sir J.S. Fleming discovered diode bulb in 1904. Lee de Forest discovered triode bulb in 1906. Archimedes discovered law of rotation in 1827. Henry Becquerel discovered radioactivity in 1896. Radiocarbon is produced in atmosphere as a result of a collision between fast neutron and nitrogen nuclei present in atmosphere. B. Action of ultraviolet light from sun and on atmospheric oxygen. C. Action of solar radiation, particularly cosmic ray on carbon dioxide present in atmosphere. D. Lightning discharge in atmosphere. The option is A. Collision between fast neutron and nitrogen nuclei present in the atmosphere. The absorption of ink by blotting paper involves capillary action phenomena, viscosity of ink, siphon action, diffusion of ink through blotting. The option is A. Capillary action of phenomena. Number 26. Siphon will fail to work if both its limbs are of unequal length, the temperature of liquids in the two vessels are the same, the level of liquid in two vessels are in the same height, the density of liquid in two vessels are equal. The option is C. The level of liquid in two vessels are in the same height. Nuclear size are expressed in a unit named A. Fermi, B. Angstrom, C. Newton, D. Tesla. The option is A. Fermi. Here is a unit of A. Time, B. Light, C. Distance, D. Intensity of light. The option is distance. Radian is used to measure A. Temperature, B. Intensity of flame, C. Angle, D. Solid angle. The option is C. Angle. Kelvin is used to measure temperature. Candela is used to measure intensity of flame, and radian is used to measure the solid angle. Question number 30. Newton is used to measure A. Speed, B. Volume, C. Force, D. Area. The correct option is force. Radian per second is unit of A. Momentum, B. Moment of inertia, C. Frequency, D. Angle velocity. The correct option is angle velocity. Momentum, it is a unit is in kilogram meter per second. A moment of inertia, its unit is kilogram square meter, and frequency, it is in hertz. Question number 32. Unit of pressure is A Newton second, B Pascal, C Watt, D Newton per meter. The correct option is B Pascal. Newton second is a unit of impulse, Watt is a unit of power, Newton per meter is unit of surface tension. फ्रेंड्स, इसी टाइप से आप बेसिक क्वेश्चंस आप पढ़ते रहिए और अपनी नॉलेज बढ़ाते रहिए. आगे बढ़ते हैं हम लोग. क्वेश्चन नंबर 33. व्हाट इज द यूनिट ऑफ वर्क एंड एनर्जी? ए जूल, बी किलोग्राम, सी एम्पियर, डी मीटर. द करेक्ट ऑप्शन इज ए जूल. क्वेश्चन नंबर 34. व्हाट इज द यूनिट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी? ए कूलम, बी न्यूटन सेकंड पर स्क्वायर मीटर, सी वॉट पर मीटर पर डिग्री सेल्सियस, डी जूल per kilogram per Kelvin. The option is B, Newton second per meter square meter. Coulomb is a unit of electric charge. Watt per meter per degree Celsius is unit of thermoconductivity. Joule per kilogram per Kelvin is a unit of specific heat capacity. What is the unit of electrical capacity? A Henry, B Farad, C volt, D ohm. The correct option is Farad, B. Henry is the unit of magnetic induction. Volt is the unit of potential difference. Ohm is the unit of electrical resistance. What is the unit of astronomical distance? A light year, B angstrom, C Weber, D lux. The correct option is A light year. Angstrom is used to measure wavelength. Weber is used to measure magnetic flux. Lux is used to measure the intensity of illumination. Scalar quantities are A physical quantity which have magnitude only and no direction, physical quantities which have no magnitude only and only direction, physical quantities have magnitude only and direction, physical quantities which have no magnitude and no direction. The correct option is A physical quantities which have magnitude only and no direction, that are scalar quantities. What is displacement? Longer distance covered by a body in a random direction. B shorter distance covered by a body in a random direction. C shorter distance covered by a body in a definite direction. D longer distance covered by a body in definite direction. Then option is C shorter distance covered by a body in a definite direction. Which law is also called law of inertia? Options are Newton first law, Newton second law, Newton third law, or all of the above. The correct option is A Newton first law. Newton first law is also called as the law of inertia. Friends, अब आते हैं हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 40 पे. What is the Newton's third law of motion? A every body maintain its initial state rest of motion unless no external force is applied. B the rate of change of momentum of body is directly proportional to the applied force on the body and it take place in direction of forces. C to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. D none of the above. The correct option is C to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. Newton first law, friends, आप सबको पता ही है. Every body maintains its initial state rest of motion unless no external force is applied. And Newton's second law, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the applied forces on the body and it takes place in the direction of force. फ्रेंड्स, आप इनमें जो क्वेश्चंस देख सकते हैं एक दूसरे से इंटरलिंक्ड है. आप पूरी वीडियो एकदम ध्यान से देखिए और फ्रेंड्स आप सबको इसमें आपको बहुत सारी चीज़ें जानने को मिलेंगी. आगे बढ़ते हैं हम क्वेश्चन नंबर 41 के लिए. इफ़ नो एक्सटर्नल फोर्सेस एक्ट ऑन अ सिस्टम ऑफ अ बॉडी, the total linear momentum of a system of bodies remains constant. Which law states this? Newton first law, Newton second law, Newton third law. Principle of conservation of linear momentum. The correct option is principle of conservation of linear momentum. Question number 42. The rotational effect of a force on a body about an axis of rotation is described in terms of A center of gravity, B centripetal force, C centrifugal force, D moment of force. The correct option is option D, the moment of force. Question number 43. Energy possessed by a body is motion is called A kinetic energy, B potential energy, C both of above, D none of the above. The correct option is A kinetic energy. Question number 44. Electric motor converts A electrical energy into mechanical energy, B. Mechanical energy into electrical energy. C. Electrical energy into light energy. Or D. None of the above. The correct option is A. It converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Question number 45. Solar cell converts A. Sound energy into electrical energy. B. Electrical energy into mechanical energy. C. Solar energy into electrical energy. D. Electrical energy into light energy. The correct option is C. Solar energy into electrical energy. Question number 46. If lift is going up with acceleration, the apparent weight of a body is A. May be more or less than true weight. B. Equal to true weight. C. Less than the true weight. D. More than the true weight. The correct option is D. More than the true weight. Planets move around the sun in elliptical orbit, with the sun being at rest at one focus of the orbit. The question is true or false, friend? The correct option is A. True. All planets moves around the sun in elliptical orbit. Orbital speed of satellite is dependent of its mass. True or false? It is false. Orbital speed of satellite is independent of its mass. What is the escape velocity? The correct option is option C. Escape velocity is the minimum velocity with which a body should be projected from surface of the earth so it goes out gravitational field of earth and never return to the earth. That is known as the escape velocity. Number 50. Atmospheric pressure is measured by A. Tonometer, B. Pyrometer, C. Barometer, D. Thermometer. Correct option is option C. Barometer. सो फ्रेंड्स, यहाँ पे हमारा ये मोस्ट 50 क्वेश्चंस जो कि आए हुए हैं हमारे बेसिकली मैक्सिमम एग्ज़ाम्स में पूछे जाते हैं फिज़िक्स के क्वेश्चंस, जो कि बेसिक क्वेश्चंस हैं जिसको आपको जो चीज़ें आपको पता होनी चाहिए. तो इन सब क्वेश्चंस को आप अच्छे से रट लीजिए, इस वीडियो को सेव कर लीजिए और इसको दोबारा देखिए. इस वीडियो को थम्स अप कीजिए, लाइक दीजिए और अपनी क्वेरीज़ को कमेंट करके मुझसे पूछिए. मैं आपकी क्वेरीज़ को आपको क्लियर करूँगा. और फ्रेंड्स, डू सब्सक्राइब माई चैनल. प्लीज़ हिट द बेल आइकन. थैंक यू फ्रेंड्स फॉर वॉचिंग विद दिस चैनल.